Did the music start? Did you say it? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the fall 2020. Welcome to the fall 2025 campaign of Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here in the DM's chair with these three nerds because, you know, math is hard. Wow, it feels good to say all that again. That mad Nottingham pointing at me is one Tom M. Norman with a Packers blanket on the chair, dude. How you doing? You ready for today?
What is up, nerds? Yes, I am fired up for football. I am fired up for D&D. I am fired up because my dog is rolling around like a weirdo red rocket out on the carpeting. That's great. Life is good.
Keep the camera off and we'll be safe. Life is good. That man rocking the Packer gear, of course, is one Ryan Krixis-Kukta. That name will forever stick. Ryan Krixis-Kukta just rolls off the tongue. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Outen. Looking forward to a great day of NFL football. Brewers baseball. It's all six guns coming out, blazing. Here we go. Fantastic fall.
Absolutely. Wisconsin's finest doing work. And last but not least, our lore master, our legendary lazy dragon limerick maker guy. That needs work. Jeff Williams. How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm glad I don't have to do a recap today because I'm getting the computer caught up, and I'm getting there.
D&D Beyond needs a recap from you. What is your password, sir?
Right. If you don't do that for 12 months, it's like, what is the password? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Password managers, folks, they're great.
We're past the password, so we're in progress here.
All right. Cool.
That's all we can ask for.
So, before we get on to Packers football and Brewers baseball today, in honor of fall, we have a bit of a spooky, I don't know if it'll be spooky. It might be spooky today. Maybe not. Who knows? Any of the correlations are people, this is all inspired, well, no, not all of it inspired, but today there's going to be some references to real world things that may be sensitive for some viewers. If you are one of those viewers, what the hell are you doing watching a stream? You're probably pretty damn old. Although, it's all good. It's all good. Just primarily World War II. That out of the way.
We kill people on the daily on this show, so hopefully it won't be too shocking.
Nah, it shouldn't be. So, it is 1944.
All right, we're going on. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we are going on.
I need to turn off my. Well, I needed the
the fun music and put on the creepy music.
The 80s synth arcade music probably shouldn't be going on while you're describing World War II shit.
I don't know. That might have a neat mashup that is pretty close to accurate. Maybe. I don't know. You'll see by the end. This is 1944. Early June. As many of you know, D-Day was June 6th. You are a trio of soldiers that have been working undercover in Normandy, near Normandy, for a long time. You've been planted here on a mission to find what has been described as a secret weapon of the German military. You are to infiltrate a bunker, find this weapon, and destroy it before it is able to be deployed in the war. You are to use D-Day as the cover and distraction to allow you to get inside. But before all this happened, you were brought into the military. So, Soldier O'Toole, could you describe yourself, please?
Yeah, I am Conan O'Toole. I am 19 years old. I am very tall, very lanky, kind of hillbilly hayseed hick, red hair, pale skin, Irish farm family. So the war broke out. The United States entered the war, and I immediately went, well, this is what I'm doing now. Patriot, the full Patriot mode, kind of like what really happened a lot in the United States when the war broke out. Everybody wanted to join, and people who weren't able to or couldn't because of medical things, like literally got depressed because they could not sign up to fight for their country. So like everybody else, I was first in line the day the military recruitment station opened up, and off to where I went. I am not the brightest bulb in the pack. I like to think I'm funny. I like to, but I am very. Oh, I'm charismatic, but just dumber than a box of rocks. Just very naive, very small. Think small town Wisconsin, never left. 19-year-old seeing the world.
Billy Bob Thornton. Or not Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob from fucking Varsity Blues.
Yes.
Billy Bob Thornton's smart man. And that was no shade at Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah. I love him.
So that is me. Tall, lanky, redhead, Irish.
Okay. Few questions to ponder. You don't have to answer them now because we'll go through other descriptions before we get around to this part. But all three of you ponder these questions. What secret have you held back from your home? Like from your life in the U.S.? What are you afraid of? What are you most afraid of? And what you think is your strongest quality? So then, Soldier Jacobs. Can you describe yourself, please?
So Jacobs, Jarret Jarhead Jacobs, aptly named because he is laser focused on the military. It's all about the core. It's all about making sure that he advances to commander as quickly as possible. He wants to be a leader in the organization. He's all about the military life. So he's been born and bred by 3 generations of previous military personnel, and really laser focused on what he needs to do here. He's ready for the killing fields, if that makes any sense to you. He is laser focused on ending lives to end the war. So
excellent. And then Soldier Brago. Unmute yourself first, yes, and then describe you.
All right. So I kind of going with a last minute adjustment here, but similar backstory. So he was his parents owned like an antique type shop or whatever would have been, just kind of a thrift store, just kind of a everything store. And he always felt trapped in the small town. And even from a young age, he always got in fights. And so really, the war effort was just his way to both get out of a small town and stop getting in trouble. and also because he liked getting in fights, gave him an excuse to continue fighting. So the war itself, the military, the pride of country that the other guys have, yeah, he's just there to get away and beat people up, and cause some damage. Also, probably maybe not, or maybe about the same intelligence as Conan. So he's not there to win any.
James is the leader, basically.
Yeah.
The three of you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Did you give any thought? What's to your secret there, Conan?
Yeah. I have my secret all packed away.
Oh, you have a secret. He doesn't want to reveal it right now.
I can tell you. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if you wanted us to say it or not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Say it.
Okay.
Say it. Like, you guys are good enough that you aren't going to meta each other's secrets out into the open.
Okay. Cool.
That you'll reveal them on your own terms.
So my secret is I am. So something I left out of my backstory is I am like a great hunter. Like I'm great with firearms. I'm dead ass accurate. Like that was like we hunt. We're on a farm. We fish. We do all that. Out hunting one morning, I saw a deer and shot it, and it turned out to be another person. And this happened when I was 16. So being a 16-year-old and, not sure what to do, you accidentally killed somebody, I hid the body.
And so it was never found, apparently, if this is still a secret.
Yep. I put it in we had a river right by the farm. So I kind of floated it down the river, and it was springtime. So, the water from, when everything melts and the snow melts and all that, it just gets flushed away.
Washed away. Okay. Somewhere in Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
What is your biggest fear?
We may have to come back to that.
Okay. Well, then let's go with this. Let's go this way. What secret are you carrying with you, Jacobs? Jarret. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I left behind an ex-girlfriend who things ended on really bad terms. Everybody in town suspected that I burned down her house when she broke up with me, and they are correct. I did do that.
Oh shit!
So part of the military is an escape for me because I do believe that I will be apprehended if I go home. But the fact that I'm in the military kind of protects me from additional scrutiny on that. So
Excellent. And what secret, Earl, are you carrying with you? I'm afraid to ask at this point.
No, I went with something a little more tame there. He's not actually old enough to be in the military. He forged the documents to get in because he wanted to get out of town.
Oh shit! Cool. I like that one too. Excellent. So back to Conan. What's your biggest fear? Do you know?
Yeah. So
come over there.
my biggest fear is turning into, having this one act define me, like turning into the bad guy, turning into, being locked up, if that makes any sense.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. All right then, Jarret, what is your biggest fear?
I would say that my biggest fear is really not knowing love. My family has been not really supportive. It's all about, what you can do, what success you have, and the military service. It has nothing to do with, my freedom or what I'm able to do. So I guess my biggest fear is letting down my obsessive father.
Okay. And then, Earl, what is your biggest fear?
Earl is afraid of being trapped in the life that his parents we're in. He's afraid of having, going back and becoming his same as his parents, as his dad.
So,
like
yeah, you don't want to become your parents and be stuck to the family business and whatever.
Oh, if the end of the war is coming up, it's making him nervous because, like, what happens after that? And especially what happens if they find out that I shouldn't really be here.
Yeah. All right, and then the last but not least, Conan. What is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength is that I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. So the fact that I'm in a group of like-minded people, military, very patriotic, I am the naive, I don't want to say unintelligent. I'm just not smart, So I follow the rules. I follow. So I have a leader. Cooch is in theory out of our group, the one with the ambitions. Yep. So I am very loyal.
Fair enough. All right, Jarret, what is your biggest strength?
If you can tell, the sun has approached the point at which I am now an ethereal being. So
that's your biggest strength. You're an ethereal being.
No, I mean, Jarret is laser focused. Basically he can't go back home is his perspective. And so if he doesn't work out in the military, he has no place to be. So this is exactly what he wants to do, and he's laser focused. There should be nothing else but the core. So.
Excellent. And Earl, what is your biggest strength?
I would say his strength is probably his greatest strength, but he uses it in defense of himself and his close friends. So he's kind of like the loyal, but not definitely in the sense of it being loyalness. It's more of a, you touch me or my friends, you're gonna regret it.
Yeah. Excellent. So, I hope you all have a pen and paper or something handy that you can write this down real quick, because you do get weapons.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll start. Well, Tom's doing something under his desk. I don't want to ask. We'll start with Jarret. Jarret, you do have an STG-44 assault rifle. It has a range of 3,100, a +1 to attack, and it is 1d8 plus your dex modifier for damage. You also have a Luger pistol, which I'll give you a minute to write out the first one.
3,100 and 1d8 damage, you said?
Yep, 3,100, 1d8 plus dex.
Okay.
All of you will have a Luger pistol, so you can all write this one down. It's a +1 to attack. Range is 20-60. And it's 1d4 plus your dex modifier.
All right.
Earl, you also have a MP40, which is a submachine gun. That the range on that is 3,100 as well, but it's +3 to hit. But it does 1d6 plus your dex modifier for damage.
Okay.
And then Conan, you have a Guerre 40 bolt rifle, which is 100, 300 for range, +1 to hit, and 1d10 plus your dex modifier for damage. Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
All German weapons. The one thing you guys know is that your Lugers are not, like, that was pre-1942 that the German military used those primarily. Post that, they were using Walters P38s. So your having the Luger is like the fact that all three of you have one is kind of you've kept them holstered for that reason, and kind of covered, because it may be a giveaway in 1944 that you are not of German military. But you have managed to sneak. You've gotten away from your posts, from your responsibilities within the German military, and found the entrance to this bunker on June 6th, 1944. You lay on a berm 150 yards out, looking at this entrance that is guarded by two German soldiers and an occasional patrolling pair of German soldiers as well. You have the cover of night for now, as dawn is nearly approaching. What would you like to do?
So we're looking.
You are looking for this German secret weapon. You have managed to triangulate through espionage information that it is in this bunker somewhere.
But we're looking like down on it.
Yes, you are on a like berm of a hill that swoops down 150 yards to what is a very nondescript. It almost looks like just a little mound with a set of stairs going down into it, and there's two German soldiers sitting there on rocks, and every once in a while you see another pair of German soldiers patrol past, check in with the two of them, and then move on.
I'm going to be laying down with my rifle out. I'm assuming I have some type of distance scope on it because it is 100, 300. Sure. It's a bolt rifle.
Yep.
I'll have it just, trained. I'm not going to be concentrating too hard, but I'll have it trained on one of the two soldiers sitting down.
And you're kind of communicating what you see through your scope to the other two.
Yep.
Is there anything that Jarret and Earl would like to be doing while you're sitting on this
clear, are we dressed like an infiltration group, or are we dressed like German soldiers?
It's up to you. Well, how would you have been dressed for this?
Well, if we're going behind enemy lines, I'm dressed like a German soldier.
Okay, yeah. As all three of you decide that is, you're going to be German soldier.
Yeah, sure. That would make sense if we're carrying German weapons.
Yeah.
So then I'm grabbing O'Toole and saying, we got to look like we're on patrol as well. So that we can get closer to the bunker. And then Earl, I guess you're laying back, and if anybody seems to raise a weapon to us, take them out right in the temple.
Let's flip that. Let's leave Conan back and Earl go with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Earl's Jeff, Conan's Tom.
Oh, got it. I got it. I'm sorry.
It's early. The names will show up eventually to whose face goes with it.
Conan's got the sniper rifle. He's
Conan's
locked in.
gonna stay back. Yeah, that's the way it is.
All right. So you guys are gonna approach like a patrolling.
Yeah, like we were watching the roaming pair and kind of timing it so that they were about as far away as possible.
Yeah, and then we come in next as though we're a separate patrol, but on the same patrol.
Ah, okay.
I assume we have some kind of a knife or something.
Yeah, you'd all have like a basically a dagger with you.
I like that. That's good. Good thinking.
As you approach, the two guards stand up kind of casually. They look at you. Oh, finally! I didn't think they'd send anyone. You're to relieve us, yes? Okay.
and then I just nod.
Very good. It's been a long night. It's boring out here. Come on, Sven. And the two of them pack up their stuff and they go. They turn over to you. It's
Now-
very, very casual here. Almost like they don't know what they're guarding.
And did they go in the direction that the other patrol, like they're going to run into the other patrol? Or did they go in the opposite direction?
They actually went kind of back the way you came from. There is a tense moment, Conan, as if you wonder if they're going to come up the berm where you're laying. Do you do anything in that moment?
No, I am going to continue to lay there. I am going to treat it like a hunting situation where the animal gets close to you, but you do not move because you don't want to scare it off.
That's funny. Sorry, Conan. I got to roll on my own shit. That's hilarious. Do I have dice? How do I have dice? Here we go. Roll dice. I have my own dice. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. As they are, so I'm sorry. Run that by me again. I was having dice issues. You're laying there, and you're going to do what?
I'm going to treat it like a hunting situation where the animal's getting close, but you don't want to scare it off. So you make yourself as quiet and still as possible. No movement, limited breathing, shallow breathing.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
How does a 6 treat you?
There is a moment of panic as one of these guards looks directly at you. Hey, you there? And he starts moving towards you. Like he clearly sees you. You had a 20.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So you guys, Earl and Jarret, you both see them suddenly turn and start moving towards Conan.
They're speaking German, correct?
Yeah. And you guys know German.
Okay.
You all know German at this point. I know Ryan didn't say anything, and I probably should have said it then, but you have been trained for this too. So you guys all speak like flawless German, like it was beat into you for
okay. I will
2
stand
years
up
prior to this.
He is. Can I tell his rank? Like, does he have stripes? Is he just a?
They don't seem to be officers. They seem to be lower ranking, about where you guys are.
Okay.
In the German military, low range and NCOs, non-commissioned officers.
I'm going to stand up slowly and stretch, kind of like I've been laying there for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
And say, yes. What can I do for you?
He stops, puzzled for a moment. Have you been there this whole time?
Yeah, I have my orders. I have been providing overwatch to the bunker.
Roll what is it?
Deception?
It's deception check, yes. Deception.
God damn it. Natural 1 for 2.
Hey, can D&D rules, if he's a human, does he have one free inspiration per day?
You got a free reroll as a human.
I mean, we're not fantasy characters yet, but you know.
No.
I'd ask. He rolled a 2.
Oh, for sure. You're absolutely human right now.
Oh, I didn't realize that humans had. Okay, yeah, I'm.
2024 rules. You get a luck token basically.
I'm doing that again.
Once a day.
How about a nat 20 for 21?
That's yes. Troyson goes, I didn't realize we had Overwatch. All right. I'm going back. Sven? Sven just nods. Like, Sven is very much a yes man. He doesn't think, he's just, where do I go? So the two of them do end up walking off back to their barracks.
All right,
You are left in a situation after about 10 minutes of Jarret and Earl guarding this bunker.
Yeah, Conan, when you turned around, you saw like Earl was ready to throw his dagger at them if something started. Like Earl was on high alert there when he heard voices. Like he's ready to throw down.
I'm gonna give both of you guys big thumbs up, like really excited.
And we're gonna wave them in because unless there's an approaching patrol, which will look both ways, and then we'll give the hand signal for come hither.
You guys understand you have about 20 minutes or so before that patrol group that you watched is going to show up. They seem to show up about every half hour or so.
Which means we either have to wait 20 minutes and put on a facade or be done in 20 minutes. What do you think?
Get back to our post. I think depending on what we find inside is really what's going to be the difference, right? So.
Yeah. But now the door might not open until they deactivate the shield from the artificial moon above. Wait, different movie.
That's no moon.
You're right.
To find fuzzy bears to help you on this mission. I don't know.
The bears in this situation are very different.
Yeah, they are very different.
German bears.
Big German brown bears. Yeah.
By bears, I mean burly men.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, those are very different. Still want to be on top of you, but you guys, holy shit. So what do? You have 20 minutes. Are you waiting for the patrol to come by, or are you?
I don't think so.
I think we go.
I'm going to come down.
Our job is to go see what's in there. So.
Yeah, I'm going to come down by you guys, and I'll ask, like, what's up? Are we all just going to sit here?
Observing the stairs, there's about 6 stairs leading down to a large iron door with a handle that will turn. Just a quarter turn to open it. There doesn't seem to be any lock on it, but it is very like a heavy duty door. Big shit.
Duty.
I went with the same joke. It's one big pile of shit. No, it is a very sturdy, very solid door.
Do we knock on it?
Is there any way to see if it has a handle or a pry?
Oh, yeah, big honking handle. It goes about 2 feet. Big quarter turn on it. You turn the handle.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. There's a kind of a not grinding, but squealing metal sound as you turn that handle, the quarter turn, and it pushes open to a room that you were not expecting. There are lights on the recessed lights in the ceiling shining along the far wall. 6 of them. Each of them onto an individual door, and there's a plaque in German above each door. Can't quite make out from the distance you're at. It's like 30 feet out. The writing's kind of small. Reading them from where you are will be difficult.
All right, go closer to it and see if we can identify what the writing says.
Moving closer to it, identifying the writing is not hard. It is in German, and you are all fluent in German. Above each door is a plaque The first one reads, joined the enlightened. The second one reads, seek power. The third one reads, eliminate the subhuman. The fourth one reads, rule the world. The fifth one reads, save Germany. And the sixth one reads, go with God.
What was the second one?
Seek power. All six of these doors look very similar to the door that you came in through.
Well, we want to save Germany, right?
I think that's what we think we would want to do.
So let's save Germany. And I reach for
Why-
the, I
why
reach
are
for
we-
the handle.
Why are we saving Germany?
Well, we're saving Germany by destroying our enemies.
So you grab the handle of the door that says save Germany.
Yep.
You turn it?
I'm looking to see. I'm kind of waiting for that approval.
Approval from the, from the leader?
You turn around and Earl's got his gun out, ready to whatever comes through that door, he's taking out. No chances.
Did you turn it then, Colin?
I'm waiting. I'm like
He's waiting for approval from the other two.
yeah. I'm slowly
He's
like
probably looking at Jarret directly.
Yeah, I hold my AR ready, but I say do it.
all right. I turn the handle quick and jump back, pulling the door open with me. Unless it's a push, then I jump in and push.
Yeah, you turn the handle quick and you pull the door open, and there's a brick wall behind it. And there's a soft chuckling and a German accent, a low voice with a German accent that says, Germany does not need saving. And the door swings back closed by itself, and the handle closes.
Could we tell where the voice was coming from?
It sounded like all around you, but you don't see any speakers. Strange.
All right, so then I direct everybody grab a door. And so I didn't write them down, but there's cleanse something, right?
Join the enlightened, seek power, eliminate the subhuman, rule the world, save Germany, go with God.
Eliminate the subhuman. I'm gonna grab.
I'll go seek power.
I'll just go to the. I'll just go to the next one. Go with God. I'm just gonna go right down the line.
You open. Do you all open at once, or do you open individually?
I open as soon as I get there, which is fast.
Yeah.
So
I'll follow suit.
Okay, so you open it. There is another low chuckle, and the voice says, God cannot save you here. The door that says eliminate the subhuman does not open. It won't turn. It's almost like it's welded shut. Seek power. You open that door and it pulls out, and there's a long, dark, descending tunnel beyond it.
Found a way.
all right, well, better than nothing. Let's go.
As I walk past the rule the world door, I'm gonna pull that one open.
Pulling that one open, that same voice chuckles and says, We already do. We already do.
Every time the voice comes on, I look around like, who in the hell is this guy?
Feels reasonable.
I'll follow him down.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Did you just make that up now, or is that the name that you have?
No, Doofenshmirtz is the scientist from Phineas and Ferb. You never watched Phineas and Ferb? Oh, I suppose you don't have any children. Phineas and Ferb is great.
I am the
I
child.
haven't really watched it, but I knew that answer. I knew the answer to that trivia question, but I haven't really watched it.
It's good. It is very good. So this tunnel is dark. Do you take anything with you? Do you do anything for seeing? Or do you just follow it blindly?
Were there lights or torches that were removable, or do we have some in our gear?
My assumption is we'd have
Flashlight?
those lights, like they would have those tunnel lights that you would have.
Yeah. Do you do anything to that light, or do you just turn it on? I will let you know those lights typically have like filtered lenses, like red and blue and clear and frosted, typically.
Okay, I think we would know if it's dark. Red would be the best color to use.
Likely. Yeah.
So, I would go with, assuming I was there first, that's the door I opened, leading the way and turn on the red light.
Okay.
Roxanne.
I think we've made that joke before, Roxanne. I want to say there was like Roxanne's. Oh no, that was a joke I might have made somewhere else. Anyways, so you do put the red filters on your flashlights, and do you do anything else before leaving, heading down this tunnel?
Did you guys leave all the other doors open, or did they all? You said the first one closed itself, right?
The Save Germany door closed itself. Yes.
I didn't pay attention if any of the other doors were left open.
Yeah, I would have left them.
You would have left them?
Yep.
Okay.
I would have left them as well.
Cool.
Well, mine didn't open, right? I think.
Yeah, correct. So yeah. You make your way down this dark tunnel, and it is natural tunnel. It looks like either that or it's just very roughly hewn stone. As you wind your way down, and you're descending deep underground. But eventually, in the distance, there's a soft, like, light that you see glowing, and it's all the sounds of, like, there's no wildlife in this cave or anything like that. And at that soft white light, as you approach, glows, and you eventually come to a corner that light is shining in the cave at you. And you peek around the corner, and it is a massive warehouse. Like almost like an underground hold for German weapons. There are tanks. There are large missiles and bombs. It's just all manner of different
Heavy artillery.
All different things that Germany would use. And you hear something in the distance, a like heavy metallic banging, rhythmic banging, measured and slow, but it seems to be intensifying, almost like it is getting closer, whatever it is. When I say massive, when you're looking this warehouse left and right, we're talking like 200 yards wide, and you can't see the far end of it. But you do see lights hanging in sporadic places over it all, casting shadows around the vehicles and artillery and crates that you see.
Assuming we can get off the main path and kind of like go in between the vehicles or something in order to continue down the room, I guess.
Okay. Are
So
you
that
killing
it's
your
not-
lights and relying on the white light, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that.
I'll follow suit.
I was gonna say, killing the lights and relying on the white light, there are plenty of shadows and stuff. I need the three of you to make stealth checks as you're making your way through here.
$13.
Well, 6 might be my permanent stealth check. That's my second 6 for stealth.
Does
Earl.
Earl.
It's going. Well, that's a weird looking die. I think it's a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Yes, it is a 9. So
Like
you're making your way.
Minor in there?
You're 6 or so rows deep into the shadows, and that banging is getting closer and closer. And you decide at that moment to huddle in the shadows of one vehicle, and you watch go by. Looks to be like some sort of science fiction movie robot. And it turns and shines a red light on you and approaches like there's like an alert sound, and it approaches you rapidly and reaches down and literally just like it's like a 20-foot tall robot
Holy shit.
thing. Seems to be run by like steam, maybe, or hydraulics somehow. You don't know how it's mind-boggling. Like your mind cannot comprehend what it is seeing necessarily. And it literally picks you guys up. Like 2 of you. Go ahead and make dexterity saving throws, all 3 of you. The lowest ones, the 2 lower ones are getting picked up.
12.
12?
I better do better than that.
Please do better than 12, Jeff. You'll make it easy.
Hey, you know what? I'll use my reroll.
You don't have to for the story.
Not enough better.
Okay, you didn't use your reroll. We'll just say that because you don't need to. Conan and Jarret, do you have a dex modifier?
+3.
+2.
+2 for Jarret? Okay, so Jarret and Earl, you get picked up by this thing. Conan, you're sitting there looking at it, not sure. And it turns and starts walking away with them in hand. You are gripped around the waist. You are grappled and restrained, for that matter, as he's kind of grabbed you around your upper torso. It hurts. He's pinching you. In fact, you can even, both of you, take, let's see, let me roll a die here. Dice roll. 1d4. As the hydraulics clamp around you, 4 bludgeoning damage, each of you.
Oof.
Ouch. We don't have a lot of
That's a lot. He walks you to about the middle. Do you, Conan, as he's walking away, is there anything you want to do? And actually, I'm going to throw us an initiative here as he starts walking away. So you can roll initiative too.
I want to do a perception check to see if I see any type of engine or something that's powering this thing. Because I want to take a shot at it. If I don't see anything, I'll just take a shot at its head.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, as it is turned and is starting to walk away from you.
Nice. Nat 20 for 22.
Nat 20 for 22. You absolutely do. In the back, there's like a plate, but from behind that plate, you see like a glowing, like red light, and we may not need to roll initiative depending on what you do here.
I'm going to shoot that son bitch.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So
what are you shooting it with?
I'm pulling my rifle up and looking at it through the scope.
Do you wait for it to move away from you a little bit?
How close is it?
Right. Now it's about 10, 15 feet away from you.
Is there something I could go behind to prop the rifle on? Like kind of like a makeshift tripod? Or like a makeshift
crate or a shelf or anything.
Just something to brace yourself against. Yeah. There's a crate nearby that you can get around. You move around that crate, you lay down on it and line up that shot.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take it at advantage for doing that.
All right. Let's see here.
Probably just roll a d20 and then add
modifier. Roll 2d20,
Yep.
take the higher number,
plus
and
3 is 21. 21 to hit.
Plus, yes. Yes, you hit this. It bursts, and it stops moving. The problem is both your friends are still in its grip, but it stops moving like all the energy from it has been dissipated as you hit this plate on its back. The glowing that you saw has stopped. It stopped glowing behind the plate. Your bullet pierced this plate, and that glowing stopped. What would you guys like to do? You're not in initiative.
I can't wiggle out, or I can't wiggle.
Make a dexterity check to try and wiggle out of there. You're being compressed real hard, though.
I'm gonna try to pry it open with just muscle.
I'm only at 10.
Wiggling is not getting you out of there with a 10. You're pulling against it. You do notice that there seems to be like some sort of hydraulic hoses, but you don't really have your arms free to do anything with. You're gonna try and pry out strength-wise, Earl?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like when you're in a bear, someone gets you in a bear hug, you just kind of
and you're just trying
your
to
body up.
Make your body as big as possible.
I'll give it an 18.
An 18. There is a moment where there's like a pin snapped or something as you're trying to expand, and it loosened just enough that you're starting to slide out of it. It's uncomfortable, but you're sliding out of it. You take 1 point of slashing damage as you actually slide out of this hand that is wrapped around you.
I'm going to continue to lay on my boxes because I made noise. I'm going to lay there looking for people, other robots, etc.
And I'm going to yell out, "Get me the hell out of this thing, soldier!"
I'll stand up. I'll start moving then. He told me.
Listen to orders, well.
So were we in separate hands then?
Yes, you were each in a different hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you only grabbed 2 of you. You only had 2 hands.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm after sliding out, I'll see if I can climb up or reach up to the other hand, or
right.
find a shelving that I can climb to get up to that level.
Make a athletics check for climbing.
Once I get over to the robot thing, I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to try to push it over.
Check. Okay, make a perception check.
Just a 9.
9. You go to climb it, and you put a leg up on its knee, and you're pushing yourself. You're trying to push yourself up and grab the arm that is holding Jarret tight, and you slip. And in your slipping, you grab this supposed hydraulic hose and literally tear it off as you try and grab it as a handhold. You fall. Make a dexterity saving throw as you fall to the ground.
11 on my perception.
You see that hose right as he grabs it, like you were thinking something had to do with that.
14.
17.
All right. So both of you land on your feet. The thing is that you land whatever the the fluid coming out of the hydraulic hose all over the floor. The hydraulic fluid all over the floor. And it ends up, some of it ends up on you. But in the darkness, it's just all over, and it's a little slick. That area is difficult terrain, but with your saves, you land on your feet and are able to walk out of it. That hand opened completely without the pressure of that fluid. What would you like to do? You don't
We made a
hear
lot of
anything
noise.
else in this hall or bunker.
First thing is find a shadow to hide in for a second and listen.
Okay.
What
It's
the
not a
hell
problem.
was
There's
that?
shadows all over the place between boxes and stuff. You duck behind there and listen.
I'm gonna actually start opening up crates and boxes to see what's in there.
Okay.
Like I'm just oblivious. I see them going to hide, but I already laid there and waited after I shot. So I was like, we're fine.
Yeah. Is there anything you do, Jarret?
I am. No, I'm just trying to look around for any additional weapons or anything like that. So just looking for something big enough to take down a robot like that size.
Make a perception. All three of no, not all three of you. Jarret and Earl make perception checks. Conan, make a strength check as you're trying to pry open these crates.
19.
20 on a perception.
Excellent. Both of you at the same time smell a familiar smell as Conan, with his 5 strength check, is literally standing on the crowbar now, bouncing, trying to get it to open, but he can't get this crate open. But the familiar smell that comes to both of you at the same time is the scent of blood.
Ew, gross.
Yikes. You smell that? Where's that coming from?
You realize
I don't
very
know.
quickly
It's fresh.
that it's fresh. It's from your uniform and your boots. The liquid inside this robot was blood.
Ugh,
What the fuck?
crap. It's nasty. Oh, at least it's not flammable.
But it was
Silver
powered by...
linings.
This thing is powered by blood? What kind of shit?
Yeah, we need to
Give
end
up on
this.
trying to open the crate, Conan. As they start talking about blood.
Yeah, I'm like, say it. Come again?
This thing
There
was
blood in that goddamn thing.
filled with blood. I'll flip on a unfiltered light to show them.
Yeah, that's the liquid that got on their uniform, and what is pooled on the floor in front of you is, and slowly just dripping out of the hose at this point now, is blood.
Well, I mean, we're looking for one thing, and this warehouse is full of lots of things. We need to get a move on. Find what we're looking for.
Conan, make a perception check.
Well, if this
Real
ain't the
quick.
grossest thing I've seen in a long time. 18.
Gross,
18.
it's unnatural.
The cover that you shot on the back of the robot, you just happened to glance at the robot when when they mentioned blood and look it over, and you look where you shot it. That cover is missing. And there is a make a medicine check for me. See if you can actually recognize this in the moment.
Ooh, natural 18.
Oh, yeah. Beyond the cover, what you hit seems to be the remains of a human heart connected to via tube clamps and stuff, the hydraulic system of this robot.
Sir, you might want to come take a look at this.
I love that Southern accent. So good.
What the hell? What kind of thing are they working on?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Heart's
Looking
not
over
where the
the
heart's
rest
supposed to be.
Looking over the rest of the body of this robot, you can tell the only things that were powering this was this, what looks to be a human heart, and the blood. That was the only natural things in this body. The rest of it is all tubes and metal and like made items.
We gotta get the hell out of here, boys.
Earl, looking like you waited a minute and you were looking to move on you're looking for something, some clue of where to go. And looking down one of the aisles, you do see a door on the far end, probably about 300 yards away. A door with a single light over it.
Because there's a door down there.
Does it have a big flashing neon sign that says exit?
No, it doesn't. But there's something next to it on the right-hand side of it that's got some light on it that seems odd.
It says Das Outen Way.
Das Outen Way.
That's funny.
There's a neon sign in the corner that says Farfignugan.
Beer here. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards the door.
Okay. Do you guys follow him, or how long do you stay looking at that robot?
I'm going to keep looking at it until somebody pulls me away or tells me that they're leaving. I'm not paying attention to them.
Yeah, I'll follow. I'm following him, and I'm gonna say, Conan, heal your ass.
Yes, sir. I'll start trotting after him.
Okay. As you approach the door, there's no other sounds of anything. You pass the vehicles and weapons get stranger and stranger the further you go in, where they were more German military tanks, things like that, as you were progressing, jeeps and whatnot. But as you get deeper, you're starting to see like a tank that has like 4 legs and just various evolutions of traditional military vehicles to what you encountered here, this robot. But none of them seem to be moving. All of them seem to have had some form of, like, one of the tanks you come across, the rear legs clearly couldn't hold the weight and actually buckled under the weight of the tank. There is some sort of flying, it looks like a flying contraption that had arms. It's hard to tell. Did not look like it would fly very well, and the whole underside of the contraption seems to corroborate that thought process. As you approach the door, you realize there is a glowing computer screen on the right-hand side of it, and a small keyboard.
We wouldn't probably be familiar with computers and keyboards at this point in time.
No.
Yeah,
this is something very, very, yeah, like you guys understand it, but I'm giving you like what your characters were seeing, and they're, like the robot, are completely baffled by whatever this is. But as you approach it, you notice there are German characters on all the keys.
Envision Zoolander, me standing on top of computer, jumping around like a monkey.
The monitor is built into the wall. It's like an old green SRD monitor, and that keyboard is out on a little shelf in front of it.
Oh, please tell me it looks like a Fallout green on black.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly like that. That's exactly what I'm picturing.
I love that. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna stand guard, sniper post kind of off to the side. I'm gonna kind of slink into a shadow out of the light and focus from where we came.
I think I can figure it out.
I'm sure you can.
I hope you have intelligence.
Did you shoot it? Did you shoot it? Did you pull your gun and shoot it?
I did.
Oh.
He's like, I got this. And you're like, he's got his hands out to do the keyboard and he just sidearms.
To do that.
There is a beep and you hear the sound of like grinding metal beyond the door, and there's like a loud as if something's really heavy and solid just closed.
I don't think that
Sounds like
worked.
something closed. Can I check the door handle, or
Yeah,
If
you can
there's-
check the door handle.
is it locked? Or
Check for traps.
Yeah, it is. It is locked. Giant blade
All right.
comes out and slices your hand off.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
in there?
Been there, done that. That's not scary.
Now I've played a right-handed character. I'll have to play a left-handed character. So the computer screen, I'm assuming, is now.
The prompt is: did you shoot the screen or did you shoot the keyboard?
I shot the keyboard.
Yeah, so that's
There's just a hole in it.
there
Right where the
is
Apple
a
Shut the keyboard, but
I did not shoot the computer screen. Wait, same route, different words. So yeah, you turn the handle and reveal another door beyond that seems to actually be the security door. It seems that door was open for some reason. There are some remains to the keyboard. Like the right-hand side of the keyboard is gone completely. But the
I
left-hand
knew
side,
someone was losing the right-hand side.
yeah, the left hand, yeah, the right hand's gone completely. But yeah, that door opens up and there is a larger, like what looks to be like a security door beyond that enclosed. As you're looking at it, it slides open. And then almost at the point where it's completely open, it slams closed again. As you watch it repeat the cycle a few times, you realize it's about a foot thick steel door. Being caught by it would be devastating to one's health.
Can I see what's on the other side?
Speaking of devastating to one's health, I was just about to say that would make a great show title. I don't know if we've been doing that up until this point.
I haven't been doing any show titles.
I have been.
Yeah, exactly right. So, about what was your question then, Jeff?
Can we see anything beyond the door?
Yeah, there is a glass panel, and then beyond it, it looks like reinforced glass, like it's web reinforced with like metal or something. And beyond that, looks to be a laboratory. All
Unfortunately,
bright, sterile light.
Unfortunately, I think we're going the right way.
Door keeps
Jarret,
sliding open and slamming closed.
Anything you can do to make the door not do that?
I'm gonna slam my fist on the keyboard twice.
This is going well.
Roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, I mean, what we wouldn't have any idea what the fuck to do.
You want above a 10. Honestly, you want above a 10. Don't roll lower than 10.
Well, I mean, I'm not in control of that, so 14.
And then the computer decide. The door actually slows down. When you banged on it, it slows down, and there is a definite pause there before it slams closed. Like a pause large enough that Earl, you feel like you could jump through.
All right, I'll watch it like 3 more times to make sure that it's going to do the same thing, and then I'm going to go for it.
All right. Make a dexterity saving throw as you jump through this door. It's not going to be hard. Just don't roll in that one.
Rolling that one.
Don't say that out loud.
Rolling that one.
It's not a nat 1. It was a 2.
So you jump through the door, and you timed it. You timed it well. Your heel gets smacked by the door as you come through, and you're gonna have a good sized bruise on your heel as you come through the door. But you are not crushed in any means or whatsoever.
All right, thank you, Ryan, on the keyboard.
Tonight on the keyboards.
There, I fixed it. Conan, you go.
Yes, sir.
Dexterity saving throw, Conan. Don't roll a 1.
Earl is on the other side on the ground, nursing his heel.
Holding his heel.
6.
Wow, you guys are really, really lucky that Ryan's roll slowed down the door. You get through without issue, though. Like, nothing touches you. You get through, but it is close. Like, you're like, holy shit, that was way scarier than I wanted it to be. Jarret, you're the last one through. Don't roll a 1.
All right. Before I go through, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna shoot the monitor now.
Okay.
So that them damn Nazis can't follow us.
Sounds good.
So I shoot it, and then I roll, I don't know, 9?
9. Yeah, you jump through, no problem. There's a as the glass from the monitor like shatters inward. And you jump through that with no problem. The door is still sliding open and slamming shut about every 6 seconds or so.
Great. None of those big ass robots can follow us.
Yeah. This door is like a normal like an entryway door, like a 6-foot door by 3-foot door. Like the robot wouldn't be able to follow you in really anyways. If it reached in, it would likely lose a limb. If it could move.
All right. Or once they're through, Earl will get up and be like, doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt.
You see before you a lab. On the other side of the glass, there's an entrance door. Does not look like it is locked by any means. Make a perception check. All of you.
16.
$11.
Oh, did I roll the wrong thing? Oh.
Was that the wrong thing?
Persuasion.
Damn, that was a good roll. Yeah, it works.
Right,
It works
that's
well.
pretty good too.
Okay, the two of you above 15. Earl, you don't know this. Your heel's bothering you. The other two of you actually see a table move inside. Just a little bit over in the corner.
I'm going to
Looking
nudge
through-
Earl. Like, did you see that?
Looking through the window, there are several cables and wires and tubes coming out of something in the ceiling. You have no idea what this. It looks like some sort of motorized contraption or power supply or something, all feeding down to a robot. Similar looking to the 20-foot one you fought, but it's only about 8 feet tall. The difference in this one is that there is You can see inside a glass pane with a soft blue light glowing in it. Both around the head, you see a human head that looks to be like in a formaldehyde tank. And there is also a chest inside the chest cavity of this robot. There is a human chest in there, nipples and all.
That's a show title if I've ever heard one.
The rest of it does seem mechanical. That you can't see. It goes beyond the glass, at the waistline and the neckline. But the head actually seems further away from the body than it should be, almost like it was put in there as a different part of the contraption, but using the same body.
So if we are on this expedition as like a specialty team, spies, whatever, I would assume that they would have given us, cameras or something to document or to take pictures of what's going on.
Sure.
I am going to take out, because the cameras at that time, they would have been like bigger, so I'm going to take out my camera from my pack and
dig in your backpack and pull it out.
Yeah. And start documenting.
Shoulder mounted camcorder.
Yeah, right. Start documenting, taking pictures of this.
Old 8mm.
Yeah, you gotta crank it.
Yeah. And you do start documenting what you are seeing.
Mm-hmm.
You see the table move as you are recording. And there's a human in there. You see just a little bit of what looks to be like a bald head in there, hiding behind that table.
Sir, there's something moving.
I pull out my STG and I aim it at whatever's moving, and I start walking over there.
Okay. It's on the other side of the glass. There is a door between you and this lab. Where the lab looks like it's kind of a sterile lab type situation.
I'm going to move around to the door to see if I can get into that lab area.
Yeah. Door is
I'll wash my hands and put on the scrubs and the little hat. And never mind. We're going in with guns.
Yeah, yeah. There is a sound when you do turn the heavy handle of this door of like an air release, like it was pressure sealed, and there's actually a like not frost. What the fuck am I trying to think of? Like not mist, but vapor that comes off of it as you pull that open. The bright light of it, kind of blinding after being in the dim warehouse bunker area. Do you say anything after you open the door, or do you just open the door and go in?
I'm just going to open the door and go in, and I'm going to pull out my Luger. Yeah, my Luger as we go through, because my rifle is not going to be any use in this.
I'm one step behind him.
I'm letting them go first.
Who are you? You hear from a corner.
I'm going to
elderly voice.
Quick whip around and point my gun in that direction.
That's the table that was moving. You do see the table's been turned on its side, and someone is clearly hiding behind it.
I'm gonna in German. I'm gonna yell, "Get out! Get up!"
Identify yourself first. No one should be here. The table's moving a little bit.
Inch my way around so I can see behind the table.
He has the table kind of against the wall. He's between the wall and the table, and he's moving it closer and closer to a desk where there's a computer.
I'm going to quick run over and rip the table away from him. I kind of jump forward and pull back,
Okay, let's throw us an initiative here.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
23.
23. Oh, I
Ooh,
don't.
nice.
Oh, I normally have an encounter for this. How do I do this now? Whoops. Let's draw, pan, flute, open sidebar. Add all tokens. Ha! There we go. Start combat. So you had a 23, Jarret had a 20, and Earl had a 5, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So Conan, you go pull. So you're going to you easily get there within 30 feet. You grab that table and rip it away. He stands up. He's got his hands up in the air. I don't actually have a token for him. I suppose I could put a token on the map for him. And we can just, I mean, it's not going to, we run this theater of the mind.
Mhm.
We're going to do this theater of the mind. Don't worry about the map quite so much if you want to use it for your own. If you want to draw stuff on there and figure it out where you want to be, go for that.
Can you see the tank I drew?
I do see the tank you drew. It's a fantastic tank. I think it's a little front heavy.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not going to function very well. I'll say that.
I mean, yeah. And then there
It
is
should not be engineering tanks. I'm just saying that.
Of course, there was a missile somewhere in that warehouse that looked like that, Tom.
That's
Or
a
Jeff,
table
or
and
Jeff.
some barrels.
Table and some barrels, perfect.
Right.
So, you moved. Let me do this real quick. I forget. Okay. So you move there. You pull the table away. He stands up. He's got his hands up like this. He's in a white lab coat. He's got it looks a lot like me, but very old and very wiry. Goatee, bald, completely bald head. And he says, "What are you? You're not supposed to be here." Then yeah, so you did that. He stood up. Jarret, it is your turn.
Yes,
Unless you want to say something, Conan, specifically.
Nope. I'm gonna let Jarret take over.
Jarret's gonna walk up to him and
Okay.
kind of like a police type of thing, grab his wrist and spin him around so I can like put his arm behind his back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say to him, "What kind of fucking shit you've been working on in here?"
Sounds really cool in German.
Yeah.
Do you say it in German or do you say it in English?
I'm saying it in English, and then maybe one of the boys can translate for me.
I'll yell at him. I'll say
German accent. He says American.
Yeah.
You goddamn right, American.
You aren't supposed to be here. And he struggles against you a little bit. Make a strength check.
Oh, good luck. That sounds right. 4.
Or he struggles against you, and as you're trying to hold him, he does just enough to flip and turn, and his hand hits out and smacks the computer, just the keyboard on the computer. And there is a hiss of steam as you hear popping as each of these cables and wires lets go on this contraption on the table behind you.
God damn.
So you grabbed him, you grappled him. That was your action. You moved to him. You have a bonus action. Anything you want to do? Bonus action?
No.
Draw a weapon or anything? Well, you had your STG out.
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, that probably was part of the reason that I only had 4 strength because I'm only one-handed.
He hit the computer. He is going to, having pulled out of your grasp, he's going to shove the table at you and Conan, like on the floor. I need a dexterity saving throw from the two of you. Stay on your feet. Beat a 10.
20. I should be able to flip right over this fucking table.
How does a 6 treat you?
Jarret, you jumped the table because you see it coming because you're closer to him. Conan, you had turned your head to look at the contraption on the table listing, and that table came right at your heels and took your feet out right from underneath you. And you are prone, so you'll need to get up on your next turn. Earl, what would you like to do?
Great.
Probably because this thing that's in the middle of the room hasn't done anything yet, right? It's
Not
just,
yet,
like,
but it's
coming.
starting to move.
All right. Just, I mean, you got to imagine if this is that time period, Earl is probably, okay. So having worked in, in like oddities shop, he's probably seen some things. I mean, I think he's kind of weirded out by the fact that there's body parts attached to this one.
Yeah.
But I think he's kind of more of like, he's more curious than anything about what in the world is going on. So I think I would hold my action to attack for the first violent action by the monstrosity.
Okay.
And so I would pull out probably the MP40 submachine gun. Yep. Be ready to, like, okay, I can't believe that it's actually moving, but I did see the other one. So let's see what this one does. It's only 8 feet tall.
It swings the legs off the table, stands up, and starts moving towards you with an arm cocked back like it's going to punch.
Okay, then I will use my reaction to activate my held action.
Yes.
And I will fire at it.
Where are you shooting specifically?
Probably, since I'm likely shooting from the hip at this point, probably just right center of it. So
just trying to hit the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this would be like a +3 to hit. I just have a hand or a crossbow in here. 16.
16. Yes, you absolutely hit it. There's a crack of glass shattering, and you hear the German scientist yell, "No!" And that's when you all hear it. A sound of air rushing. And you look, Earl, as you look at this, where you shot that glass, there is a void as air is being pulled into that void. And the chest cavity in there, instead of a bright light, becomes very, very dark and swirling as the whole entire room, the cords, you, Jarret, Conan, are being pulled towards this thing. And there is an explosion shortly, like a second later, and a detonation that leaves you all unconscious.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oof.
You come to in a very sterile environment. You can't move, Jarret. Your arms are bound. You look down and struggle against what is holding you. You realize you're in a straitjacket. There's a tube coming out of your upper arm in that straitjacket, and there is a very, very beautiful nurse puts her hand on your forehead and says, "It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Relax." And a handsome American, both of these are Americans, American man, very suave, debonair hair, is coming over with a syringe, and he's attaching it to this tube. He goes, "Don't worry, this will help you relax." And he pushes this liquid in, and you slowly, the edges of your vision blur out as you go black again. Earl, your vision comes to in a very dark place. The similar situation, but you're strapped to a table, unable to move. You can see an IV is shoved into your forearm crudely, and you follow that hose up to what looks like a bag of blood. And a dirty man with a large beard and a flat, wide-brimmed hat comes over to you and says, "Yes, you'll be fine. Just take it. It will be fine. Just relax. Relax." And you start to slowly black out, almost as if his words are
like hypnotic.
calming you. And then you snap awake, and this beautiful nurse comes over to you and says, "No, no, no, no." And you thrash your head, and you're fighting against your restraints and your straitjacket, looking over, and you see that Jarret's laying on a table next to you, pleasantly sleeping. You look to the other side of you, and you see that Conan is there as well. All three of you on the tables. Very, very pristine, clean, bright, white, beautiful room, medical facility. No, doc. And the doctor rushes over with another syringe and feeds you similar way, your vision blacking out. Conan, you wake up on the floor of this dirty medical facility. Your table has been overturned. Your restraints are loosened. And as you look at the table you are laying on, you peek up over the table you are leaning on. You see two other overturned tables. One with Conan, or not Conan. You're Conan. One with Earl. It looks like Earl, but it looks like something's growing on him or out of him. It's Earl, but it's different. And beyond, you recognize Jarret laying there on the floor as well. But as you peek up over this, you see something unholy, ungodly, eating the belly out of a man in a wide brimmed flat hat that has fallen to the side. Something unnatural, twice the size of a human, hairy, long lanky arms ending in claws. And it turns to look back at you. Intestine dripping from the side of its mouth. And we'll stop there. It's a little early, but
there was a lot today.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, gross. Good luck with that, Conan. Were you like all of 16?
I'm 19.
Oh my god. You shit your pants, probably.
I probably did. Wow. Okay.
Good stuff. Good.
Let's go back to this.
We got 2 weeks now, folks. In that 2 weeks, I want you to figure out how, if at all, the blood that had been fed into you in this other world had changed you from human, if it had. I mean, clearly, Earl seems to be becoming something of a dragon variety. But it might not have affected you in the same way. You may remain human, some altered form of human.
Maybe a different kind of blood.
Yeah. Maybe.
So essentially, now make full-on characters.
Yes. Now make your level 2. Actually, make a level 3 full-on character. Go to level 3.
Ooh, yeah.
Because 3, your characters become your characters. And we'll start. I don't know where we'll start. Start maybe with that. Those eyes looking at you, Conan. Likely.
I like That's good. That was really good. That was I wasn't sure where this was going.
It's only gonna get more fun now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I hope so.
Yes, because he didn't tell us. He didn't tell us where we are, other than in a room. So we could
No?
be literally anywhere. We
Yeah.
could be in Germany. We could be in the United States. We could be in Air Force One.
Whole
We could
different plane of existence, maybe.
We could be anywhere.
We got sucked into a
Maybe
bag of holding.
maybe you are in the U.S. in it.
Maybe we're in warehouse.
I'm just gonna.
13.
Maybe, yeah. We'll just let this go. We'll let you stew on what I've told you.
Are we about to play Fallout New Vegas?
No, this is not based on Fallout.
Awesome. Well, nice
right.
work, John.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's start.
All right, I will take us out, and then we can go back to look at show titles.
If we have any.
If you're in, there's a lot. Look
Cool.
in chat. I'm putting this link here. If you're in chat, you can vote on show titles, and you can also submit a few of your own if you would like. Just click on those links. All right, we are Two Nerds on Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/Tom M. Norm and bit.ly/nerdtube. That is our YouTube channel. Catch us live both places. Chat with us. Submit your own show titles. Support the show. Follow both channels. It costs you nothing to give us a like and a follow. I am rusty at this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad I remembered halfway through the show titles. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
You're doing better than I am.
Yeah. Patreon.com/Two Nerds on Quest if you would like to support us that way. Get the uncut video and the uncut podcast early. We get that. You'll get that later today. Otherwise, the podcast will drop on Thursday morning, and the uncut or the regular cut video, the edited video, will be up later this afternoon. So, with that being said, for me, for Cooch, for Genius, for DMJC, and Spirit, later, nerds.
Rick, we miss you.
Ciao.
Hey, we fit everything in time. That's good.
But I have more direction than I had initially. Like I had